Okay, guys, it's time for Wine, Music, and Games, episode 59. This time we're going to Greece again for our wine. We're heading to a 30th anniversary for the music and all the way back to 1999 for a game that has just been republished. Stay tuned. So how you doing, honey bunch?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Cool. I like that color. Yeah, very nice. All right, I got a little bit of green in mine, so we're matching a little bit.
Yeah, a little
here.
bit, a little matching.
Okay, before we get started here, remember subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified. And hey, remember you can sponsor us on patreon.com/Garrett's Games. All right, honey, let's start us off with the wine.
Well, we have a delicious wine from Greece. It's from the Santo Winery, but it's from the island of Santorini, and it's called Assyrtiko. Assyrtiko?
I think it's Assyrtiko. Yes,
Assyrtiko. It's 100% Assyrtiko.
Yeah, Greek varietal. We see this and we're like, okay, we've never had that grape before.
Well, and also I have to say that another kind of thing that made us want it was says 14 months on the lees.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That means that it means it's going to have more of a little bit of a red mouthfeel.
That's true.
A little bit warmer, a little bit thicker. I guess
it's going to be more developed.
Yeah, it's usually
not as astringent.
It's usually a richer type of bottle of wine without having any oaking. This is a bone dry wine with lots of minerality, fruit, citrus. It is delicious, and this really does add a lot to the way that the wine is, to have it being on the lees for so long.
I think it's so cool when they write a description on the back that the vines are grown in basket shaped.
I know.
So like they're not trellis like we're used to seeing.
So
a lot
it's
of
different,
things.
and this is the wine of Santorini. That's what they have there. I don't think you can get it in any other place.
Now we have to go there.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
It's very yummy.
Great stuff. All right. The music this time is, I can't believe it's been 30 years since this album came out. Nirvana's Nevermind. This is a classic, an important album in rock history. Dave Grohl and Kurt Cobain. And check this out. This 30th anniversary has a gatefold. It even comes with an extra little 7-inch. I totally had to get this.
Wait, we haven't listened to the 7-inch.
No, we haven't listened to 7.
Okay.
Well, I have at school. But
okay. I have not heard this.
And I also just finished reading Mr. Grohl's book, Storyteller, which just came out, because he's gone on to the Foo Fighters. Now he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not only for Nirvana, but for the Foo Fighters as well. This album is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
It is powerful, moving. It hit at a time when, it changed music in many ways. So Nirvana's Nevermind, if you haven't pulled it off the shelf or you don't have it on vinyl, the 30th anniversary edition is available.
Yeah, beautiful.
Good stuff. And it comes with the 7-inch.
That's really cool.
Kind of cool. All right. So one of the things that we try to do on the podcast is when we see that a game that we love, that we still have on our shelf, that we haven't played in a while, but is also now being republished, we got to pull it out, make sure that this is something that really is a perennial favorite. And that is the 1999 Spiel des Jahres winner Tikal by Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling from Ravensburger, also Rio Grande Games, and now re-released as Super Meeple in a square box size, so it doesn't take up all this room. But 2 to 4 players, we really, really enjoy this exploration game. It's one that it's got exploration and area majority, where every round the players are drawing tiles that could have, pyramids on them, could have stuff that then has treasure. And oh, by the way, you can go to BGG and get the cool upgraded treasure.
Gorgeous.
Awesome stuff. Or, maybe it just has an open area where you could possibly build a tent. But then you're going to be moving across these little stones, and you have 10 action points every round for your movement and all of the different actions that you can possibly do. When a volcano is drawn, that's when scoring happens. And there's a scoring in four times over the course of the game. And what's cool is that each time everybody gets to kind of move and maneuver before they score, and then the next person gets to move and maneuver before they do their scoring.
And so you know that someone's going to maximize what they can do, and it's going to affect you, but it doesn't affect your score.
That's true.
And
well, it could, but you
later,
have a chance to recoup
but later.
it. Yeah.
So it is great.
Yeah.
And the 10 actions are perfect because it's this many points to do this, and it's very clear on the card what to do, and it just is so fun. I love area majority games.
Yes, you do.
And this one it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And the 10 action points, you would think that's going to slow the game down, but it really doesn't.
Right.
That's like the perfect amount. Like if you were going like I do one thing, you do one thing, then it would take
Forever.
way too long.
Right.
But it's this fast. I'm going to do this.
Right, and some actions, of course, require multiple points to do, right? So to build a tent, for example, somewhere out onto the board where you can send your guys more quickly, that's going to cost you, I think, 5 of your 10 action points, right?
So you know it's going to be fast. And every time you have to walk over one of these little rocks...
That's a point.
That's a point. And so you when you're placing out the pieces, you're trying to make sure you can get to different parts of the board, or you're trying to make it so that it's harder for somebody else
to get
there. So they might have to go back and around to get that, and it may cost them many points just to get their piece to where they want to build their tent, or to try to get into an area where they can make it so that they can get majority, because the pyramids get more.
You can discover bigger.
So in order to do that costs more points too, but you're adding value to it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So again, Tikal, originally from Ravensburger and Rio Grande games, and I think you may still be able to get this version, but also Super Meeple has just done a republication of this. It is a really, really good game. Gamer's game, number one, okay? This is going to take you a little bit longer, an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, and with 3 or 4 players,
more.
Don't play it with somebody who has analysis paralysis. Just saying.
It is a really great game.
Yes, definitely. All right, reviewing our stuff.
So this is from Santorini. It's Assyrtiko. There's the grape varietal, 100%. Delicious.
Yeah, good stuff. We have Nirvana's 30th anniversary of Nevermind. I can't believe it's been 30 years.
I can't either.
Crazy.
Because I remember watching that on MTV all the time.
Oh, Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And Tikal, 2 to 4 players, Ravensburger, Super Meeple now has done the re-release. Really great stuff from Wolfgang, Kramer, and Michael Kiesling. Okay, that'll do it for this week. Remember, sponsor the podcast, patreon.com/Garrett'sGames. And of course, have an amazing start to 2022. Let's hope that you got shots in arms and everything's going to be bright and sunny and wonderful going forward. Take care. Bye.